Hello guys, I'm here with a drytron combo video. Just in case, this is just for beginners, and just in case, like, for my deck list, it's kind of different. Because in mine, you search the site or set it off of Dagda, but you most likely search it, and then you go for Draconoids, and then you don't go for Herald of Ultimatus or Perfections in this build. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to run my build. So first combo is going to be Alpha Zeta. Next one's going to be Alpha Zeta plus Diviner, and then one's going to be a random hand. Okay, so first one, because the combos do get a little bit different depending on, like, if you open up Diviner, if you don't open up Diviner. Kind of. Like, a little bit, like, tiny difference. And then, like, the last one is just going to be me showing you how to combo with the hand that I got. It's going to be a random hand that I'm just going to shuffle at the end of the thing. So you're going to see me shuffling the deck and drawing the hand. So you know it's random. Okay. But to start off the first combo of Alpha Zeta, we're going to go Alpha pitch Zeta. So we got Alpha. Alpha add Benton. Zeta effect. Now this is not nib proof so whatsoever at all, unless like you open up a fairy, then you're gonna be nib proof because you're gonna go Benton add Herald. But since it's just Alpha Zeta combo, we're gonna act like we didn't open up a fairy, and I'm just gonna show you how to combo with just those two. So Zeta add that, Benton adds this one. Overlay these two for Beta Fafnir, Mu Beta effect. Now, if you watch Logan JYA's video, you know that you would have sent Gamma, but for us, we're different. We're built different, so we're going to send the Ritual for Drytron. Then we're going to send Diviner, and then Diviner effect, we're going to send Herald. Herald effect, adding Fool. We're going to activate mediocron drytron. You can pitch literally any of the drytrons off of Mu Beta. You don't want to pitch Mu Beta itself using it. You want to use one of the drytrons attached as material, as you would already know. But this, just in case if you didn't, you want to pitch one of the materials, because you can do it, because it says you if you're going to ritual summon, you can use it. You can attach a material from it as a ritual material for the ritual summon. Technically, you know what I'm trying to say. And then Fool is going to add Benton. Then we're going to go Fool effect. Fool will summon out Ophiel. Go Chainlink 1 Benton, Chainlink 2 Ophiel. Ophiel will add Fool. And then Benton's going to add Idaten. And then we're going to go Ophiel effect, using itself and Fool for Idaten. Idaten effect, adding mediocron drytron. And then from here, we will go ahead and activate mediocron drytron using Mu Beta Fafnir and the material. So you detach the material, then you use Mu Beta Fafnir as the other material. And then you can go ahead and summon out this one in defense. From here, you can go ahead and activate this on the Draconoid, so you have it in hand. And then you're gonna overlay these two. For M7 effect, detaching Idaten, adding Benton. Now with this hand, you really can't get to like the full combo, the full combo. Now you could have sent Gamma if you wanted to, because you're gonna be adding it. You're gonna be adding Benton off of that, but right here, you get 2 pops, so you basically get 3 pops. But you could have went for, instead of going for this, you could have went for a pop plus Scythe Lock, and then maybe an IP. Not too sure about that one, but maybe an IP. This guarantees that you'll have a drytron material in hand, so you can activate drytron's engrave on your next turn. So you always have follow-up. And then you also get to add Diviner Sententis if you need to pop a card on your opponent's side of the field. And then you're going to summon out your DP. I'm just going to send the materials real quick and then summon out DP. And then if your opponent has interruption, then your plays are going to be really different from what mine are being. But if your opponent just says go off, or you're playing on Master Rules and you're just playing... Well, I mean, if you're playing on Master Rules, you're playing full combo Drytron, so you're not even playing Scythe Package. I mean, you can if you wanted to, but you don't. There's no point. You literally can't do nothing with using it. There's nothing you can pop it with in Master Rules with Drytron. But this is the end board with Alpha plus Zeta. 3 pops. Ben 10 in hand, so follow up for next turn. And then you also got a spell in hand, so let's just shuffle this deck a lot. See what we draw. Fusion Dest. If we drew Fusion Dest or any other spell, we literally just go set 2. I mean, on our turn, standby, let's say the opponent couldn't get through a board, we would banish this, and then this. Or you can banish Zeta. It really doesn't matter because whenever you pitch Benten, you're going to add Natasha to steal any monster they had. So let's say they ended on a board of, I don't know, Link Karibo. Because they literally can do anything. Because you literally just pop both their monsters. And then you summon this one out during the standby and attack. Draw on a Fusion Dust or any other spell. Or even if it's a Drytron. You can just go pitch this Drytron, summon out that Drytron. So pitch the Drytron hand, summon out Zeta engrave, Drytron engrave, the other Drytron that you would have pitched. Using its effect to pitch Benten. But here, let's say you did draw Fusion Dust. Since I already drew Fusion Dust for turn, basically. From pitch Benten. Benten effect, adding Natasha. Medionis, summoning out Natasha. And then this is just game right here. So, if your opponent has no monsters on board, or if they do, during your main... This will be during your main phase, by the way. I know somebody's going to be like, but you didn't do it during your main phase, but... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because you know this is during the main phase. But if your opponent has a Link Karibo or something on board that doesn't really affect you, and you're still going to get to this. Set 1. Celestial effect. Drawing 2. Literally drew into Scythe emergency. So even if this wasn't game, Scythe effect. Literally GG's. And then Cyber Emergency is just game. You can just overextend with Drytrons. So right here, you're going to go Link 3 into Unicorn. Unicorn effect. Pitching Cyber Emergency. If you want to, you can keep it in hand. If you want to have follow-up. Turning the Link Karibo. So that was 1, 2, 3. 3 summons. Or if they have a back row that you think is going to be a problem, you can return it. Or just go DP effect. Whichever one you like. Then, if you did have to go for Unicorn on the back row, Natasha, Banish, Steal. But right here is just game, so you don't want to overextend into a Axis Code if you're playing Axis Code instead of Boral Sword. Attack, attack, attack. That's game. This is just game right here, and you'd be like, GG, mid-defeat. So now we're going to go on to Alpha, Zeta, plus Herald in hand. So with this hand, I'm going to show you what it's like going for a Nibiru safe combo. For a Nibiru safe combo. So if you open up Diviner or any other Fairy, then you get Nibiru safe combo. So we're going to go Alpha, adding Benten. Zeta effect, summoning out itself by pitching Benten, and then adding the ritual spell, and then Benten effect, adding Orange Light, the one of Orange Light that we play because we don't want to draw multiples because it's not good. as of right now, because we're not playing Ultimatus. You could play multiples if you wanted to, just to see, just so you can see it more. Just so if you open up a hand of Orange Light plus Herald plus full Drytron combo, you're Nibiru safe. But for me, personally, I like it at 1. For this combo, we're going to go a little bit of a different way. We're going to go ahead, spin out Mu Beta effect. Using Gamma. We're going to go ahead and Ritual Summon once. For Benton, Gamma effect engrave. Summoning out this and this. And then we go Benton effect. Adding Idaten. And then now we're completely Nibiru safe. Because now if they try to go for Nibiru, we literally just have full extender. We literally have full combo still. Full combo still. All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. Herald effect would search you a full. Activate this on Zeta. Activate this, detaching the last material off of that. Summoning out full effect. Adding Benten. We'll link 2 just so we have room for Verte. Now on this, in this build, if you don't want to play Boral Sword, you technically don't need to, but it's actually a required card. Or you don't want to play Downer for the Zeus, because you know you're going to detach one, or like you're going to use M7 as the material for Zeus. Then you can play Utopia, or you just want to play like, you don't want to play Zeus, and you just want to play like Utopia Future Draco, so you just get rid of these 2 and you play the Utopia Future Draco package, because you can technically do that in here. That's one play that you can go for one of your routes. But for right now, we're just going to go for that. And then we're going to go full effect, pitching that, summoning out Ophiel, chain link 1 Benten, chain link 2 Ophiel, Ophiel add full. Now Benten effect will add, where is it, Scythe. Then now we're going to go Ophiel effect. Then, not for that, we're using full. Idaten effect, adding this. And then now you can go link 4. And this is still Nibiru free, because literally, if they Nibiru you here, you just pitch the Scythe, and then you literally get a 4 negate Appaloosa plus DP. Then Appaloosa becomes 4 materials, or gains them. And then you're going to set 1, then activate this effect, negging 2,000 more life points. We're going to gain back 2,000 life points, so we should be at 6,000. Then you're going to go ahead and have Celestial and Dasher engraved. Then we're going to summon out DPE off of that. The reason why I like playing Dasher over Celestial is just because if I draw into like a Diviner, I'm pretty sure you can activate even if, yeah. So if I draw into like a Diviner, or one of the other like hard bricks in my deck, let's say I can't get the Scythe package because I get hand trapped. I draw on a Scythe. Dasher is engraved. Dasher effect draw phase. Summon out Scythe. Then we have a 2200 beater on board. So literally we can attack over things now. If we need something to attack over some, that's the card. Or if we draw on a Herald and we know we're just winning, here we go, draw phase, summon out Herald. And then it also gets rid of monsters that we can't like summon from hand. So like if we draw on a Drytron or Ritual, that's material for the Drytron in the grave. We draw onto a card that we can summon off the Dasher, we summon it. So then gets rid of cards in our hand for Celestial effect. And then let's say we just use up all 4 like materials, like put at 100 or something like that. He tries to go battle phase. I go chain DP, popping the card, and then Scythe. Then effect of Scythe. Scythe effect again, has to be chain link 1, I'm pretty sure. Then our turn. Literally we just use up all 4 negates of Appaloosa somehow, I don't know how. And then we draw into another spell. Or if we draw into a Drytron, like I said, you just use effects and grave. So now what we do here, we set, just get rid of the cards in our hand. Normally, if you had an access code right now, literally just use these 3 right here. Then just make a 6300 attack access code, and that would be game right here. But we're just gonna normal spin out this, and then we're gonna link these off. We don't even need to use this. You keep Scythe, and then you just use Herald Orange Light, Vertate into a Boral Sword, flip this to attack. We can go Destiny Hero Celeste, that'd be our second summon, by the way, just in case you're wondering. He's gonna summon out Herald, and then we summon out Boral Sword. Draw into the Draconoids, okay, nice. So then we just go battle phase here, because we don't want to play in a nib. Then we go attack, attack, attack. That's 700, and then you go Boral Sword effect. Switching either one of these to defense, it doesn't matter. Then attack again for game. Now game 2. We are just going to show you a random hand. Literally a random hand. This is full combo. Again, literally the same combo, but different. Because go for Nova. Show you why this combo is a little bit different. We're gonna go for Nova and Alpha. Like, I mean, when I mean by like a little bit different, I mean like a lot different, a lot different. That's what I kind of mean, you know. That's what I mean, you know. Probably be in main phase. And then we're gonna go Link Karibo, Alpha, pitch Zeta. Literally the same combo but different. Adding Ben 10. And then this is a nibiru proof, by the way. This is a nibiru proof. Alpha pitch Zeta. I mean, not Alpha pitch Zeta. That's all I know right now. Zeta pinch Ben 10. And then Zeta is going to add the ritual spell. Ben 10 is going to add the Herald Orange Light. Literally on the 4th is Alpha's Link Karibo, Alpha, Zeta. So on the 5th summon, literally on the 5th summon, if they don't nibiru you here, they're like, okay, I'm gonna wait. And they allow the Ben 10 to pass through. Now you're nibiru proof, so now they are literally screwed. Then you can just go normal summon. Effect, pitching Herald. Herald effect, adding Fool. You fool. We can overlay for Mu Beta Fafnir. Mu Beta effect. Pitching Draconoids. Then we go for this. Summoning out Fool. Fool effect. You've seen this like a million times before. Then a Fool effect on the field. Pitching Ben 10 to summon out Ophiel. Chain link 1 Ben 10, chain link 2 Ophiel. Ben 10 will just add this. I'll just add the 2 cards. This is the most common play that you're going to be doing, using the megalith package. That's the most common play you're going to be doing in this deck. That's what gets you the item play much more faster. Idaten's going to add back this. You're going to use Ophiel effect to summon out the Idaten, by the way, using full Ophiel. Then Idaten adds the ritual spell, and then you're going to go ahead and overlay the Idaten and the full for M7. M7 effect, detaching Idaten, adding back Benton. And then you're going to want to go link that into that. I mean, you're still Nibiru proof, so like you can go for any play you want to right now. But I think the best play right now is just to go Medionis, using the material off of Mubeta, Fafnir, and itself for Draconoids. Summoning out Medionis Draconoids. And then you're going to go Gamma Effect Enhance since you drew into it. They're like, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. So you had literally all the extenders. Summoning out Alpha. And then this effect. Adding Scythe. Then we're going to go this effect onto this. Now here you can go for one play only. Or two plays, actually. You can go link these two off for a Verte, and then into an IP. Or you can just overlay these two into a Mubeta Fafnir. Now that's kind of weird. You're like, why are you doing that? But if you don't know, Mubeta Fafnir got an effect. It actually got a second effect. Like that's crazy. Mubeta Fafnir got a second effect, really? And it's when your opponent activates spell or trap card while you control a machine ritual monster. Quick effect, and detach one material from this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. So literally, this is just if you're going up against a back row deck. If you're going up against a back row deck, you literally 3 pops and 2 negates against them. So they go set 5 pass. They're playing Eldritch. They go set 5 pass. End phase, pop, pop, pop 3. Pop 3 of their cards. Then you go negate 2. So then they go Imperial Order, negate, IO, or there's no Imperial Order actually, so they go Skill Drain 1. You didn't pop. They still have 2 Skill Drains. So okay, negate that. They're like, okay, chain Skill Drain, move it off Fafnir again to negate. GG. And you're still Nibiru proof through this. So then you just go 2000. And it gets a negate on spells and traps for each material. So you don't want to ritual summon right now. We're going to send the Fusion Destiny, Celestial, and Dasher. And then summon out DPE. And then so now you're Nibiru proof. And then you got, if let's say they don't Nibiru by the end of this turn, you literally get a negate on their turn. So a monster negate, 2 spells and trap negate, 3 pops, and then on your turn, as follow-up, you get another pop with this card if the summon goes through for your turn. And then not even then, because you're going to be summoning Scythe. So you're going to be Scythe locking them, 3 pops, 2 spell negates, 1 monster negate, and then on your turn, you get another pop, and then a M7, bounce one of their monsters back to hand, or bounce one of your monsters or raid back to hand if you need to. So if you don't see an extender, like a Drytron, literally this, then you can use M7. But literally this board right here is cracked. And that's only if you use, like, open up, like, Gamma in hand plus, like, Alpha, Zeta, Combo plus Diviner. That's the only way you get this board. So if you open up one of those hands, like, with those 4 specific cards, you either open up like Cybermercy or Nova or Fafnir, the field spell, plus like Zeta or Alpha, and then you open up Gamma and Diviner in that Gamma Diviner in that hand, or you open up Alpha Zeta plus Fafnir or Cybermercy or Nova, and then Diviner, you're nice. So you really got multiple ways to get to this end board. But that was just a quick combo tutorial, just teaching y'all how to play Drytron if you're new to Drytrons, and then this is like just teaching you how to play my list, because my list is like different, because some people play Perfection, some people don't, like me. And then also in my build, you can go for setting Scythe off of Dagda, but we don't. We're built different, so we add it. And so that's the end of the video. Leave a like for more deck profiles, and then subscribe if you're new here. See y'all next time. Peace.